All right, I'm live and in charge. All right, hello, y'all. Let me do some maneuvers here. Send to. Okay, so check it out now. Right here, look at this. So late last night, I I uploaded a shitty video, but it was just to help me remember what I needed to go back to. And look at this shit. Here, let's go back. So this is right in the middle of an area where there's this street grid pattern here in the Bahamas. So street grid all over here that's obviously buried. That obviously it's been like that for a long time, you know, and obviously, yeah, just showing all the signs of um, uh, civilization, but also showing all the signs of ancient antiquity that has been mud flooded over, and there's a forest growing from it now, and there's just these vague lines that we can that you wouldn't be able to make out unless it was from a satellite view. But check this out. So somebody obviously did some exploring and uh, thankfully put a picture up of this. There's a pool. Oh shit! It's a pool in here. Let me see. Is it going to show it to us? Yeah, right there. So it's like a Mexican cenote, kind of. Pretty much the same thing. Oh wow, there are two different images. Let's see. Wow, it's nice. I have never seen this view before. Are we everything okay in the live stream? Wow, sweet. So you know, um, someone put a sign up there. Um, but look at it. Like you can tell that's not like look at it. Really, that is that natural? Look at this. It's you can tell it's concrete. You can tell it's been cut too. Or if it is just bedrock, then it's been machined. There's look at it. There's nothing natural about that. Um, but here, let's go to the other view. Yeah, see, it's a forest. You don't have a forest growing out of something that was in the recent history an abandoned construction project idea. Like, no, this shit is old. It's you know like it's been this way since at least since the 1700s or you know. But here, let's go to the other image. This one, because look at this. There's stairs into it. Like, look at this area. We see what it looks like here. Just in the middle of a forest that's not even like very close to one of these vague roads. So it's like it's just way out in the boonies. Look at this, in the middle of nowhere. Seriously, like there's nothing around for miles, and then it's in the middle of an island where there's pretty much nothing around. Like so, this is but for some reason somebody decided to take their heavy ass machinery and bore out this big ass hole, or otherwise make this pool here and put some steps to it, as if this is like some kind of public pool or some kind of place where people are going to come take a dip, even though it's way out of the way and nobody lives anywhere near here, and it's like in the middle of a forest. Like, look at all this. There's all these trees growing all over the place, and they're growing out of this rock here, the same rock that we see this pool is cut into. But that can't happen. Uh, that can't happen if this was all bedrock. These trees have to be growing in something. They're growing in dirt, and they're growing in dirt that's just under this layer of concrete. It's not rock, it's concrete that has this very old and now has trees growing out of the concrete. You can't tell me this is bedrock, but there's a forest growing out of the bedrock. No, this is dirt that has concrete over it. It's a normal concrete pool, and these stairs might have been the original stairs. I mean, it doesn't make sense for anybody to build some stairs out here. This is not the public pool. This is not, this is way off the beaten track. Something that you wouldn't know was there unless you saw it from satellite. And if someone was going to build the stairs there, obviously someone did put up a sign, but like as a marker that says this is some weird shit, this is some historic shit, or here's our excuse for why this exists, type of thing. But if someone's going to build stairs here as if it's like they're going to use this as a pool on a regular basis, then how come they didn't hack down the forest while they were at it? At least like the ones that were like right here on the edge of the pool. Like, you're going to go through all the trouble to build stairs, like you're going to use this thing, then why didn't you go through a little bit of trouble to get rid of these trees growing right on your pool? This whole thing does not make any goddamn sense, unless you apply the whole mud flood situation. This is obviously concrete. It's obviously ancient. This isn't something that got built in the recent history whatsoever. This is a old Atlantean civilization, like backyard pool. Someone's pool in their backyard. Concrete all around it. Pretty trippy. Okay, and it'd be one thing if like this pool was located, even if this pool, looking the way it does, was somewhere like right next to a tourist attraction, I would still say that this is very fishy. But because it's way out here in the middle of nowhere, with nothing, no reason for anybody to go anywhere around here, because there's nothing here except for these vague lines of street grid that you wouldn't be able to make out from the ground. There's nothing for miles. Nothing. Even the stuff that looks like something is really nothing. Okay, that's something. But it's something that looks pretty haggard. All right, look at nothing. Let's see what we got here. Nothing. That's ruins right there. That's not ruins. You tell me what the hell that is. Really, is that some finished product there? That's fucking ruins. What do we got here? Nothing. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing out here. All right. Now, see, this is where the people would go. This is where the people would swim. This is the only pretty much the only place in this area that would have any reason for people to be there. And that pool is way out here in the middle of nowhere. Let's see what we got here. All right, this is where the actually nope, that looks like nothing. Looks like a building that got its roof blown off. All right, there's where the town the serial killer lives. Right there. If you come wandering around his neck of the woods, you're in for trouble. Um, See this? More street grid that's being reclaimed by the forest, the jungle. More dead end roads that lead to nowhere. What is this? In Winchester Mystery Island? Like, no, this used to be a big city, densely populated, uh, suburban style housing tract. Why would somebody make this a road that just, was this a racetrack? All of the four people that live here, they all come here and race their bikes and motorcycles. Is that what's going on here? You know, what's up with that? Is that supposed to be something? It looks like, actually, it looks like, I would say it's logging, but logs aren't white, so it looks like ruins to me. Okay, yeah. What's this all about? What's this all about? Looks like ruins. Whole lot of ruins. Ooh, that looks kind of strange. Let's get a 3D view of that. Hmm, ruins, like statues. Look at that. What's this supposed to be? Yeah, these are ruins. All right, now see this. So for this area, all right, we got this. This is where the you know rich members live. Okay, this was built. All right, this is the way the island was naturally formed. This is obviously built, and this is gigantic. Look, these houses are tiny. There's a whole bunch of houses. So this is like like 4 city blocks large. This area, and it's a gigantic pool. Somebody made a big ass pool with like sidewalk, like crisp edges. Someone, like we don't, nobody makes this kind of. We don't build like this these days. It's just it would be so ridiculously expensive and so time consuming and so it'd be like just a huge feat of engineering, like that's a gigantic pool. um and it's not like it's in Vegas or some place that would make sense. It's not some place that's like easy to get to. It's like out here where there's no reason to build something this uh ridiculously expensive and hard to build. Once again, it only makes sense if you apply that this is Atlantis that got mud flooded. You know, what's up with all these roads? You know, like you know, there's no reason to have all these roads here. There's not very many buildings here, um, and there's a lot of ruins here. And see this, and there's like roads that go out into water, and then there's like pools like this that are squared, you know, rectangle, right angles that have ruins right next to them, and you know some weird things sticking up. You know, like you don't make something like that and that right next to the ocean like that. This used to be um, this, you know, and then there's you can tell there's remnants of what used to be a road right here. And then you see that road going out that way that just gets uh, you know, swallowed up by the jungle. And then another dead end road here, another road you can make out right here. Um, you know, like why? What's the point of building this area right here, this little cul-de-sac to nowhere? You know, what was the point of this road right here? Where you know, if is this one right here is not good enough? And then you know, what's the point of making this? So many out here. No reason to go over here. Uh, what's the point of making this road right here? Really, is this little spot of land here that important that you needed to make this road? You know, what's the point of this road right here? This big question mark road. I gotta, yeah, question mark this road. What about this dead end road? Why'd somebody like? Why are people wasting all kinds of money building these roads to nowhere? That and then you know making it like you would have to try to make it look this mud flooded over. You know, wouldn't be cheap to build a road and then you know have trees grow over it. Like that's yeah no, this is ancient. This is ruins. See this line right here? Just to make this line, um, you know, say it was done in the recent past, it would be really difficult to make that uh, uh, be that way. It only makes sense to be that way if it is an ancient road that is mud flooded over. It's the only way it makes sense. And these things are all over the place, really all over the world, but especially right here in the Bahamas. You know, look at this dead end and this little strange patch of uh, concrete. Like that's old. That's ruins. There's no other way to view it. Okay, what's up with this? You don't make stuff like this. You know this. What about that? What's this right here? You know, why is the if it's supposed to be just a landfill, then why is the landfill look concrete? Okay, what's up with this road? Why did somebody do that? Could have just went. You know, they want to go way out of their way for no reason. You know, and then there's this one right here you can barely get at. These, you know, it's all telling a story. It's all supporting each other. You know, there's not just a wild pack of um earth or you know, people that own heavy machinery and they're out there just making trails to nowhere, and you know they're doing such a good job that they're so precise and straight and they got this perfect geometric grid, you know, but they're so shitty that they, uh, you know, they did such a good job making it perfect. But then, eh, that was fun. But let's give up. Let's let the forest take over the all that work we just did. See this grid pattern right here? There's line here, line there, line. Perfect. Like they were using, you know, modern equipment, lasers and stuff, and doing a really good job at making a city grid just to abandon it and not do shit with it. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. This only makes sense when you apply uh, a recent mud flood event that is, and it's not like there's no precedent or no, um, it's not like it's just a random thing. Like this is already in the worldwide folklore or whatever you want to call it. Every culture, every society has a flood story, and Atlantis is it's a real story. And Edgar Casey said that this was Atlantis in the Bahamas. Atlantis was a worldwide civilization, but this was like their capital. And they always built with concentric circles a lot of times. Obviously not here. This is like a street grid, but there are concentric circles even here in the Bahamas. So I'll point it out when we see some. But you see how massive an area this is and how perfect these lines all are, this grid pattern? Just miles of city blocks all around here. You're seeing these lines like I am, right? And then every once in a while we see some ruins, you know? Like a lot of these people's houses were probably built on shit like we use today, and the tsunami just wiped it away. But every once in a while, there was a house that was built out of uh, much stronger material, stone. So, oh great, let's take a look at this picture. Let's see, yeah, from the air you can see. Uh, yeah, this is not natural, not being used. It's a pretty big boat. Carol Sergeev. Thanks, Carol. All right, now look at this. What do we got here? Ruins. No, that's not ruins. But I kind of, what's up with this? Really? Oh, that's strange. You don't see houses like that too often with real thick wall around it. That looks like a strange roof, wouldn't you say? Appears to be some type of structure that is uncommon to be built today. Weird structures right here. Right here. It looks like ruins here. Here's a road that leads to nowhere. Yep. Then you take a right, and then you're nowhere. This is just vague line that he keeps getting. Oh, yep. And you can, and it connects up to this, which used to be somebody's property, but it's just ruins now. You know? Yep, ruins. Ruins. Does this look like? Is this not ruins? Looks pretty goddamn like ruins, right? Like You can see there's like the house's foundation right here. And here's some pieces of the house. Ruins. That's not ruins. Then, I must be blind. All right, ruins. Looks like a fucked up house right there. All right, so there's something I need to show you. We got pictures of these pools. What do we got here? Oh, what do you know? Ruins. How could that have anything but ruins? Look at it. Very clearly ruins. Look at it. You can see we got a square right here. And right here. Ruins. Another road that's barely visible. Okay. So let's go to Great Bahama, because there's a picture that shows these pools. Oh, wait. Okay. Where's Great Bahama? Okay, the Bahamas, Cuba. I think Great Bahama should be right here. Where's Great Bahama? There it is, Grand Bahama. So here in Grand Bahama, I think there it is right there. There are a couple different ones. So we're going to take a look at some pictures. Some very interesting pictures. So look at this. Here, let me make sure. Are we still streaming? Is everything happy? Everybody okay? Can you hear me? Hear me now? I know. I'm sorry. I don't respond to chats because I can't even see them. Oh shit. The volume was all fucked, wasn't it? Hello. All right. Hopefully that fixed the volume problem. I know when I have two microphones, it fucks up the volume. So hopefully I hope everyone's okay, because this video is a good one. So look at this. This is the way the pools, all of those pools are. Look at it. Just making a small pool in someone's backyard, one of those ones that's underground with concrete, is a very, very difficult thing to do. But look at how massive these pools are, and they're done. They're made with the precision of any, just like a pool in someone's backyard. They have walls and retaining walls that are laser perfect straight, and they're concrete. And how difficult it would be, because this concrete right here isn't going to set if there's water. So they had to first have it all drained. And then, presumably it's not just the sides, because it's not just all murky. That there's also concrete under on the bottom too. And so this was a huge project, like the kind of projects that we don't even come close to matching, even with today's technology and all that. Nobody has the money to build something like this, and it would take like a lifetime, didn't it? But these people had much longer lifetimes. But look at it's perfect. It's that there are no neighborhoods like this these days. The only neighborhoods like this these days are ones that are re-inhabited from Atlantis. This is not built. Uh, we couldn't do this today. This is on par with like the pyramids in terms of uh, the manpower and time and energy needed to pull something like this off. Like it's incredible. Like, yeah, we don't come close to building shit like this. In Vegas, you might have something like this on a small scale, but not for miles and miles like this is. Like, look at this. Look how big. Look at it. Just building this little part right here could easily take a couple of years. But think about all this, all of this, all of this, all through there, 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 all there, there, there. I mean, it's fucking massive, and then all the way out to here, and keep going. Like this is incredible. Like this shit like this didn't used to exist on the earth that I grew up in. All right, see how it wasn't just one picture. It's like this all over. There's concrete retaining walls. Old. Doesn't look like new concrete. Looks like old shit. Um, Incredible. But yeah, and then there's just nobody's gonna build something like this these days, and then just let it sit there with no look at just ruins, no houses anywhere, and places where houses should be, all we see is ruins. And I'm gonna show you some pictures of the ruins too, because it is exactly what it looks like, just piles of rubble. And then this is a something that was done in modern times. This right here, this is the kind of prowess that we show right here. This just shitty looking pile of debris. That's something that we need today. We're not going to be doing these crisp lines here. This is, but you can tell it's really old too, because look how fucked up it is and degraded it is. At one point, it was just like the picture we were just looking at with these crisp lines. But this is fucked up because it's old as shit. This house is fucked up. And there should be, if this was something that was built in the recent history for like, if someone spent all the money to make this, why the hell is it just sitting there not being used? You don't just throw money away, and and besides, yeah, just because of the way it looks here, you can tell it's ancient shit, all destroyed now. But it used to all look like this, nice crisp lines. See more ruins all over the place. It's a nice cul-de-sac, like it's just like it's a normal neighborhood. Where's the fucking houses? And then look at this. You can tell that it got bare. It got the sea level is got raised, and so now we have things like these artificial things out in the water because this used to not be water. This used to be more neighborhoods, housing tract. You can still see under the water how there's geometry. Um, you know, very, very, very interesting. And then you can see geometry here too. Look at the line here, line right here. These are all used to be roads. There's nobody's going out there uh, building this square for what reason? Very clearly, an advanced civilization in our past. Look at all these ruins here. Okay, actually, not really ruins. It is, but this is ruins right here. It's kind of like a junkyard. Look at that. This boat's underwater. Sunken boat. What do we got here? Hmm. What's it look like to you? Ruin. All right, let's look at some pictures. Look at all this. Really? Someone's out there building all this for nothing. Oh yeah, we'll just do that for the future, and then not do anything with it. We'll spend all these millions of dollars making all this street grade here, because eventually we'll do something with it. Like no, that's retarded. People don't do that. Companies don't do that. All right, where'd it go? There's Okay. We saw that one. Now look at this. Look at these stairs here that's built out of stone, rectilinear or polygonal stone. See? Wait a second. Huh? What's that? Wow. That's artificial. That's not natural. What do we got here? Yeah, artificial waterfall. Okay. Look at yeah. Why? What's the point of building this street right here, or this one dead end streets? What's the point of building these loops? I gotta find the pictures. I want to show you. Oh, good. 1 of 10. So look at this. This is great. So you see that? Does that look like it was built sometime uh, in the recent history, recent past? Look, it's all fucked up. This is like the pyramids in terms of the manpower and it's a huge project, huge undertaking. And this sign's probably given some excuse for why it is, but we know bullshit when we hear it. This would this is a gigantic pool. Here, let's look at see the ah whatever. You see these edges? It looked like that all around here when it was before the mud. Come on. Okay, let's see. So see, look, it's just a that's what the pile of stone rubble looks like that, like white marble. Um, yeah, or just ruins and rubble. See, it's piles of big white stone. That's what Atlantis built with, was white stone. That's what Atlantis was made out of. It was gleaming white, glistening white. Come on, get out of here. All right, yeah, it looks the same. Gigantic purposes. That's not natural. That's not like a river. That's a man-made crazy shit. Now look at this: rubble, ruins. See this? Piles of white stone. What the fuck? Come on. God damn. It's frustrating. I have to double click and then drag. But yeah, that's that. There used to be a house right here. I think I think they took care to demolish them intentionally. Um, because they look a little too perfectly destroyed. But yeah, let's look at this. Okay, let me in. All right. Like, wow. Yeah, it's rubble, ruins, more ruins out there. White stone. Yeah, it'd be cool to go exploring out there. You'd probably find some interesting shit. I wish I was Jeff Coburn. Yeah, look at this. So here's a normal road, highway, and then we got these old ruins of roads right here. You know, old shit. And there's all these. What the hell is that? Looks like it's for internet, like or cell phone tower. There's a lot of poles. All right, that's the last picture. So yeah, look at this. These pools right here. What's up with that? What's up with this? So long, yeah. And that, all this artificial stuff. This line right here. There's a road that's mud flooded over right here, right there. So that proves that it used to be a higher elevation, and that these things are old. What do we got here? Those are probably chicken coops or something. All right. There's the airport. Okay, so you can see that even the populated part has the same type of layout and curves and stuff that the rest of the island has. So it's re-inhabited neighborhood, rebuilt, but built on the shoulders of giants. And here's another little neighborhood that has this water type stuff that's ridiculously hard to build, and no fucking houses, only ruins. See, ruins, ruins, piles of white rock, and yeah, that looks like a fucked up house, doesn't it? probably a junkyard. Yeah, no, that's a fucked up house right there. Look at the roof; it's shredded. But yeah, it's like a junkyard. Yeah, you don't build something this like elaborate and like just ridiculously expensive just to have a junkyard there. Like, come on, it doesn't make any sense at all. You know, even if these ruins weren't there, I would still say what I'm saying about it. That it's the evidence is right there. It's here's some ruins. It's what used to be a house. You know, what used to be a road to the house, and then this you can tell this is something that they did to as a shortcut, and this is a newer type of construction that is a lot shittier than the rest of the area. And right here, they just dumped a bunch of shit there and made a bridge. But do you appreciate the scale of this architecture here? Like, is there anything like this? We can you give me an example of some construction like this, an undertaking like this in the recent in modern times? I don't think so. It's the kind of shit we don't do these days because we can't do it. It's definitely equal to the pyramids in terms of the amount of labor that would go into that. And it's just all over. It's not just one island or anything. It's all over this area. Look at all this. Just more and more and more. It's all over the place. Like, yeah, nobody's throwing away all these billions and probably trillions of dollars to just have a junkyard, and to just have some foundations of houses. Nah, never mind. We're not going to build it. We changed our mind. Like, nah, come on, dude. That's use your brain there. That's not what's going on. Here's some more of those big ass pools. Pools the size of neighborhoods. All right, so I guess that might as well. Yeah, it's incredible. It's interesting. All right, that's enough. Oh wait, whoa! Come back here! Come back here! What are we gonna look at? Let's go back here. Right there. Right there. Ruins. Right there. What the hell else would this be? That's ruins. So this is Atlantis, ladies and gentlemen. Um, and this is undeniable proof of the mud flood. Even before I found this stuff, like it was already undeniable because of all the other evidence. It's all over the world, and every civilization has the story of it. It happened, and it happened not as long ago as people think. And they were more, our ancestors weren't, dragging their knuckles on the ground and were glittering idiots. Like their civilizations were far superior to ours, and they they cared more about longevity, so they probably had much longer lifespans. So the Bible, the things that are said in the Bible, are obviously true, and I think it's important for people to be able to to realize this, and be able to realize it from a point of knowing. It's not a faith or a belief. It's, because you can, it can be proven with research. With that, I'm out. Let me know what you think down below. Namaste.